Hi everybody, it's Joel, and this is a continuation in my series on my red lines to date. This is the Grand Prix series. I decided to make this separate and not include it with the year by year cars that I have. I went from 1968 to 71. I only have a couple cars from 72 that I found. The last video I put out was the spoilers series. This will be the Grand Prix, and then the last series will be the heavyweights. So this is what I have in the Grand Prix series. In my experience so far, the Grand Prix series, if you want to get into red lines, has been the least expensive. Um, that is, up through the point when I, made the purchases for these cars. Um, Most of them were probably less than $50 when I bought them. Not all of them, but most of them. But in any case, um, Grand Prix series was issued 1969 to 1970. Some of the cars I think were continued after 70, but in any event, this is what I have. Um, so let me check my notes. And again, this is not a year by year, but I have this laid out in a certain way. So one thing I do have is the chaparral. I do believe that the enamel white is the most common one, and of course spoilers break, so that's what happened on here. I had the spoiler, but the poles for them broke. I know you can get aftermarket ones and put it in. um, I'm not even going to bother at this point, but I only have the one example for this car. So again, this would be the Chaparral 2G, and it's in okay shape. This is probably the least expensive out of the bunch. Um, well, when I say out of the bunch, I meant out of the Chaparral and the other colors that they came out with. At least that's in my experience. The enamel one is probably the most common. Um, the other ones that I have, this is the shoot. I always get confused with the names. All right, so this is the Ford Mark IV. This one's in okay shape. I'm sorry about the camera work. I don't really have a stand for the camera right now. So this is the Ford Mark IV. This is in okay shape. Let's use this one. There it goes. All right, so U.S. space. Rear opens up. It's got a nice shiny engine. And this is enamel. I don't know what I paid for it. I think I might have got that on eBay. This here is the Ferrari. I know Ferraris are popular. Let me see here. Shoot. What do I have? Ferrari 312P. I know they had this model out after the spoiler series, but I think this one is from, the 1969 to 70 era, because they did have enamel red. This particular one does have sort of like this wheel doesn't turn very well. But other than that, the other wheels turn good. And the base is a little bit dull. Base is dull. But in any case, I know a lot of people go for the Ferraris. And no, none of this stuff is on sale. This stuff is not being sold. It's in my collection. I'll probably add to it at some point. This here is the McLaren M6A. This one has a really nice engine. You can see that. Really good engine. Don't remember where I got this, to be honest with you. I know a lot of these I got on eBay. This is, ooh, good base on this. I had just brought these out. This is the Indy Eagle. This was an Indy car. I have 3 examples, and I actually have one still in the package. I know the package is a little bit weak. At some point, this would probably be a blister pull, but it's the only example I have in the package right now. So, this I did get at a convention. I think this was the Charlotte convention I got this. Pretty sure it was. And I probably paid maybe $90 for it. I think between 90 and 110. I don't know. I just, I paid what I thought it was worth. But again, Indy Eagle. So I got 3 examples. I know it's hard to see, but I think this color is green. Then I have the blue. And I think the one that pops the most is the red one. And the blue one, semi-dull base. This one here is a lot shinier. Next one, these are very common, and I think that these are probably some of the least expensive ones. This is the Brabham Repco. These are F1 cars. Pretty sure these are F1. Each of these cars represents a different series. I'm sorry, I don't know all the series. Some of them are Can-Am. You got Indy, F1. I don't remember all of them. These two, I think they're the same color. So, I do not have the fuel tanks. They created a fuel tank that would, this would slip into, so it would give it some side so you could put it through the superchargers. I do not have one of those. I never did have a supercharger as a kid, so it's just not something I have at the time. And I actually didn't see any at the conventions. This is the Shelby turbine. I think these are relatively inexpensive if you get these. So I have 3 examples of those, all different colors, which is kind of cool. So it's a nice little rainbow. And again, this is the Shelby turbine. This here is, I keep forgetting that one. It's the Lola GT. This is the Lola GT. I wasn't able to read the base. This base isn't so good. The body looks okay. I mean, it's probably, a fair condition car. The engine is really dull. So, and it's an enamel color. And this is probably one of the least expensive ones, this green enamel with the Hong Kong base. I don't know what they're going for now, but at the time, they were probably the least expensive. This is the Porsche P17. I'm sorry, not P17, 917. Porsche 917, I apologize. This I did get at the California convention. And I think paid around $90 for it. So this is from 2018 when I got this one at the Los Angeles convention. And then the last one that I have, this is the Lotus turbine. So we got a Shelby turbine and a Lotus turbine. And here we have 3 different colors. There's some toning there on the nose. But in any case, that's what I have so far in the Grand Prix series. They did have one of these cars was part of the original 16. I think it was the Ford. I forget which one. But they re-released it with the spoilers, but I would have included that car when I did the 1968. But in any case, if I have it, I would have included. I don't even remember what I have. But in any case, let me know what you think. This is the Grand Prix series from 1969 and 70. And let me know if you have any of these, what you think, and what's your favorite one, if you have one. And please, if you like this content, I'd appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe. Everyone, have a good week. Thank you.